It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Just hit record.
Does it just hit record?
No.
I hit record already.
Yeah, we're
we're recording this right now.
Are we good?
He's
Just corner pressure exposed, guys. Do you not understand?
So
I thought it was gonna
scared.
be
I can't
cold
believe
now.
you didn't put me.
Right,
on
I'm
your
gonna
list
give the
of
toilet.
4.
No, Logan, stop. Is this recording? Does he realize that?
I'm gonna prove you wrong, man.
Gonna prove
You
about
didn't
what?
put me on your list of the 4 improved
Dude,
players.
please do. I would love to see that. I think, look, you're gonna get really good, but it may take a long time. So I was more thinking that the list is kind of like an upwards trajectory in the next couple, like next 6 months, players to watch.
Yeah.
Whereas I think, I don't know. I'm curious to see. But you weren't a surefire win for me, so I didn't put you on there.
I had a very terrible week.
You did
last week.
It wasn't great.
I lost to Dr. Jim, who popped off and smashed his head on the.
He did
on the roof.
So we have big blue girders in and down Smash Brisbane. Sorry, and they were playing right next to each other, and Maca had gone for a YOLO rest and missed it on his last stock. Dr. Jim charged.
It wasn't even YOLO, man. It was a chic recovery, guaranteed rest, but I'm out of practice. And
should have crouching wave dash
60% or something.
But so he missed it. He got up smashed, and then Dr. Jim had the biggest pop off I've seen. He jumped straight upwards into a big metal blue girder and like probably got a concussion. He was crying. His face was all red. He probably has a massive lump on his head. It was not good.
I like laughed at first, and then I realized.
Then you realized it was actually.
Shit! Like, are you okay, dude? Do we need to take you to the hospital or something?
No, he was.
We talking about Grumpy Bum?
We're talking about Dr. Jim.
Oh, no, Dr. Jim. All right.
Who's Grumpy Bum? Logan?
Why did I assume Grumpy Bum when you're talking about the hospital?
But yeah, so I had a terrible. Lost to him. Then I lost to Bad twice in Amas. He reset me in grand finals, and then I lost to him again. I was just like so aggressive and so not patient.
That's why, Maca.
In both of those matches, all I need to do is space it out, and I just couldn't be bothered. Hey, I was just like, just get this over with.
That's fair.
And so
you just need some more All-Star practice, man. That's all you need.
I hate the All-Star practice.
It's not good with.
I tried to do it.
It's actually useless.
No, you just space back as and you like mitigate as much damage as you can.
I do admit it's very good for mitigating damage, because especially with Puff, once you like hit 100, you got to take the heart, like, because if you go into a match like over 100%, you're like guaranteed dead, like, because all they do is one Randy hit and then you're dead. So it's good for mitigating damage. But what I hate is that the Randy stages, as well as like just the waiting between stages, the loading time that it takes on the end screen of each time you play.
Sucky, hey.
And then you die, like, and you haven't taken any hearts, and you're like 3 characters in, and then you got to start again.
It's because you believe in yourself too much, and then you die. You're like, no.
I just think the amount of time spent in the wait screens, I'm like, I could be doing some better practice right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
So maybe in the future I will do it, because I do need to mitigate that
damage.
The
damage.
Fuck, Ganondorf just fucks me.
Dude,
up,
Ganon's so good.
He's so good.
Level 9 Ganon.
So strong.
Broken.
Like single hits against Puff. That forward air, 60% sometimes.
Yeah, dude, he kills Falcon with an up B at like 140 or something.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
No, ideally you want to meet him super early.
Yeah.
But
I did.
I think Falcon does seem the most fun to play in All-Star. Like, I tried playing with Fox, but like, it's so many of the hits you get. Yeah, obviously CC'd so often, but also you don't really have any long hitboxes. All of your stuff you have to be up in their face, and they react so quickly. And like, whereas like with Falcon, you can just like run in from really far away and just hit them, and then what can they do? They can't do anything. So, and plus you can kill them a fair bit easier than you can with Fox, in my opinion.
But then that's not helpful practice for you.
No, but it's fun though. It's a lot more fun than getting destroyed as my Fox and just like SDing all the time. It's not great.
Yeah, but you talk about like CC and stuff. The point is to work around CC.
I don't like it.
It helps you practice.
I don't like it.
I don't want to drill. I don't want to drill.
No, because I run up to them and they just bash me in the face.
Then run up, wave dash down.
No, but
I
don't know what to do.
Smash.
It's impossible.
Fox is fucking.
Why can't everything be handed to me on a silver platter, Logan? Tell me that.
I don't know.
Why doesn't down B work over the entire stage? Why doesn't my shine like this big?
I love how much all of the Foxes are pretty much just like, yeah, I know my character's sick, but then you get the Falcos. Falco's like, fuck this game,
dude, right?
Character's shit. And you're like, man, your character's second best in the game. I'm like, no, he's not. He's worse than Peach. And you're like, sure.
Peach is pretty
all
good,
right,
though.
man.
Peach is actually amazing. Like, being heavy and floaty.
Falco's second best.
Holy moly. Being living forever as Peach, plus like your abilities
she's actually
knock
really
super far. Good. She can combo people. Like, she's actually really good. She's hard to play.
She's just better than Fox is.
She's better than Fox, 100%.
Peach at a low to mid level as well is, I think. Like, I look back on my Peach and the fact that I like took a set off Kami, took a set off Jaybirds, and I look back at how shit my Peach was at the time, and like. Peach totally carried that. Just lucky down smash. Like all I would do was dash attack and down smash. Like I feel like my Peach was terrible.
I hate how strong the 50-50 is of dash attack or dash grab.
Yes.
I fucking hate that.
It's completely random.
So annoying.
You're like, does he grab or does he attack? What's he gonna do?
At low level, yeah, it's pretty much just straight RNG. Yeah. They don't know what they're doing.
They're like, I'm gonna run up and grab. It's like, but I've never shielded before. It's like, I'm doing it now. It's ridiculous. No.
Peach's punish though is just so consistent. It's really good.
It's actually amazing.
Very strong.
Yeah, I tried to practice Peach again, and it was terrible. I like can't move as Peach anymore. I can't do anything. Like no follow ups or anything. I'm like, the Peach days are officially over. There's no situation where my Peach will be better than my Puff.
Do you regret counterpicking Peach at BAM?
Dude, that was so funny.
I don't. I don't regret it.
Did it win you any sets?
It won in one set.
Yeah, it won me 2 sets.
Or was it 2?
2. Oh, it was 2. I did 3 counterpicks as Peach.
And you lost the last one.
It was basically just against Fox, go to FD and
you did it against the Falco as well.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done it against the Falco, but I don't regret it because it showed me that I shouldn't have done it.
That you had to rely on your...
I made that choice and I'm like... It was 50-50, you know? So...
You win or
I remember standing behind you and being, oh no, he's going to do it again. Like, I remember watching and being like, he swapped a Peach again. No. Like, and you weren't practiced with your chain grabs. Like, I know you were dropping them left, right, and center. And I was like, this is not good. Like,
yeah, it was good against the Foxes, but against the Falco, not so much because he just comes from vertically. Like, it wasn't worth it there. But no, it was good to like see that. Yeah, I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I was watching someone else and I came around. I see like scared, freaking out. It's like, what's going on? He points at the screen. There's a Peach there. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
And then I walk away and I come back later and there's another Peach. I was like, what the fuck is?
It's only everyone FD as well.
He's only practiced Puff.
Yeah.
For like
it's literally
6 months.
the rustiest Peach I've ever seen. Like it was.
It's very bad. Yeah.
It worked out. Twice.
It can be fun in doubles sometimes, but. No, the puff is definitely better. And after trying to practice Peach and then going back, good it felt to go back to my main character.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm staying.
Like, it's mine.
There's not really any question for me anymore. Puff from here on out.
Only Puff. Only my one love. Speaking of, I really want to play Falco. I'm really enjoying...
Do you like Falco? Or do you just like doing something different?
It might be just different. But I think if I was going to swap to anything, Falco would be...
Is it cathartic?
A little bit.
Or do you just genuinely think he's really fun?
Like a bit of both.
If it's mostly cathartic?
It's fun not playing Fox, but also it's fun playing Falco, just in general. I really enjoy playing Falco.
Why is it fun not playing Fox?
Because I feel with Fox...
How can Fox not be fun?
Scared tries too hard. So playing Fox becomes like frustrating.
Yeah, it can be.
Too much pressure.
You get to a point where like it's not fun. Because all you're doing is trying to win or like trying too hard.
And also like stuff that like I have to be constantly like I can't brain off Fox really. Like brain off Fox unless you have like immaculate tech skill just isn't that great. Whereas brain off Falco is like is real fun. Like you run up to them and you laser F smash, laser dare their shield, like and then they just sit and shield for a bit and you just randomly F smash and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't matter. Like it's one of those things where like it just be fun. Like you don't have to think about it. You can just grab them from off stage then insta F smash. Like dare edge guards are super satisfying. There's like stuff that it's very satisfying to play with your brain off and still have results. I would say. I think is the way I like it.
Your Falco is pretty good.
Wow, no, his Falco's fucking shit.
My Falco's amazing.
His Falco is shit. All it does is he plays it like Fox. He just charges in down airs,
it's
and
so
then when
good,
that stops
though.
working, and
Down
you
air's
start
so
getting like
good.
dash and scrap, he's like, oh, I'm gonna just like laser approach.
Yeah, laser
And you're like,
approach into grab. That's the only other mix up. I either laser approach into dare or laser approach into grab. It's almost always
So
dare.
I like the subtle call out that Falcos can just brain off and just do them really well.
You're not wrong. I'm not wrong. I think Falco is fairly forgiving in that aspect.
Dude, in that commentary clip throws with you and Booins, you're like, how's it feel to play a character? Mash your face against the controller and automatic combos. Like,
So, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
so where did your
was I gonna
hatred
say?
for Melee come recently? Scared. You were so angry on Thursday night.
I was not a happy
You're
chappy.
like a cranky little.
I was a cranky little
child.
baby. I don't know. I think it's a combination of me expecting too much of myself, and
Thinking too short term. Same with his practice routine.
yeah.
What,
I think,
what are you expecting that you aren't getting though?
I think I was expecting. I was playing white mostly, and it was
Oro,
Oro, sorry. And I was
Wasn't
up.
sure if
It
you
was a
meant
2-stock
White
game
Fox.
one. I had
Oh.
2-stocked him game one, and then game two, I just made a really poor decision. I took him to FD.
Is this up smash? Because
This
you
is
were
up
grumpy
smash.
before up smash.
I was also grumpy before up smash. We'll talk about up smash really quick, and then I'll go back to.
Alright.
And it kind of compounded the fact that I was already not too happy. But I just made some poor decisions, and I kind of got in my own head, and it was just really frustrating to play poorly. It's what I call tilting, like in real life. Like when I play competitive games, I often tilt, which has been Melee's been mostly free from my tilt recently. But whenever I played League, I'd get really, really frustrated or annoyed. I'd play worse, and I'd get frustrated that I was playing worse, and all that sort of stuff just compounds. And I think I was getting to that point a little bit with Melee, where I had too much ego and too much stuff riding on the win. And when I couldn't get the win, it would just crash down and be really, really frustrating, and I'd play worse, and it just wasn't doing well. The epitome of that
Who
was...
were you losing to? Was it just Oro and Thralls?
It was
He beat
it was
Oro
mostly-
once, and he's like,
You've only beaten Oro once.
Yeah, I know. This is the issue. And
But did
also,
you
it was...
beat him once and then you're like, I'm now going to beat... And they were super close. I remember that.
Oh, it was super close. No, it
Best
wasn't
of
necessarily the Oro that was the tilter. It was Jin. It was UQ that kind of broke me a little bit on the inside. It
This
was
wasn't a couple of months ago, though.
that was a couple months ago, but it was still it was residual annoyance, a residual frustration with losing to XP and Jin at UQ, and playing really poorly in doubles at UQ as well. So I don't know. I think it's just a personality issue with me where I have an ego that's too big, and when I lose, it just comes out and it's very angry. So I'd say that's the majority of my anger comes from losses where I feel like I shouldn't have lost, because of either decisions I've made or because I believe that I overall am a better player than the other person. So
Yeah.
I'd say that's the other.
That was one of the great things about going from Peach to Puff, is I went from kind of where you are, beating PR players, but not quite PR yet, or maybe slightly below where you are now, to being bottom of amateur. I went from there, going even with to bottom of amateur, losing to everyone.
Yeah.
And it was such a big ego hit. It was so hard.
Yeah,
It was
I
just
can imagine. I couldn't do it.
you go from a good player to completely shit, and your friends who you play with now don't really want to play with you because you just suck. That was really hard, but it was kind of good because then you take that ego hit and you realize it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
do you ever find people don't want to play you as much just because it's Puff?
Definitely.
Or maybe
Absolutely.
Peach was the same.
No, because
I've seen things online of people talking about it. They're like, yeah, Puff's really fun, but I go to majors and I really struggle to play friendlies with people because no one wants to play Puff. You're like, oh.
It's harder on net play.
Yeah.
People quit out of net play if there's the tiniest bit of lag because they're fuck it, lag, and I don't want to play Puff.
Yeah, I think playing Puff on net play is really, really frustrating. I'm happy to do it in tournament, and I'm happy to do it sitting there with friends with people that I know. But like, if it's just a Randy Puff on net play, I really don't want to have to go through the motions of laser camp for a little bit and then hit him once, and then it's like 20 seconds of like, and it's just I don't want to have to deal with that. I
think it's just
sorry.
Puff is kind of arduous, so like when you're chilling and you just want to play for fun, which is usually net play, a lot of the time you just kind of like.
Look, if I'm tryharding, if I really want to get better at the Puff matchup, I will happily play net play Puff for this.
Yeah.
But usually when I'm asking for net play now is just to kind of chill, play some melee. If I'm doing hardcore practice, I'm usually doing it in person with someone, or I've asked like someone in particular for net play, and then we just smash out stuff. Like if I ask for net play normally, it's just really just to hang out and chill and play some melee. That's kind of what it comes down to.
Net play at the moment is. My net play at the moment is like trying to implement the tech that I'm practicing. So like trying to get it into my game. Net play is a good way to do that.
It's so good for that. 100%. Yeah.
There's no.
Do you find people at tournaments? People are less likely to play. No. Or at tournaments is a pretty chill.
Tournaments is pretty chill because it's just like whoever's on the setup, you know, you hop on and they're happy to play, and like it's such a small. Playing friendlies is such a small portion of like the whole night. That them playing against a Puff for half an hour is not a big deal. So yeah, I don't find that's an issue. But I think net play it's harder. Like I'll put out a net play request and it'll take a while sometimes.
With Puff because, as like, your picture.
Well, that's the thing. I specifically put Puff in my picture to let people know
what they're getting into.
Like, so people know they're gonna play me. And there's some people that I play like consistently over and over. And so they know me and they know like we have pretty close games and stuff like that. So it's fine.
Yeah.
So there's some people who are super cool. And generally the people who don't want to play me are worse than me. And they're like, fuck, I can't be bothered playing Puff. Whereas like Sora will happily play against my Puff for like an hour.
Dude, I saw Sora like sticking up for you on net play randomly.
Oh, really?
Really?
Someone was criticizing NTSC. Like, yeah, die earlier. And he's like, you know who isn't a bitch about it? Maca. And I said something else, and I was like looking around. I was like, Maca's not even here. Good on
Maca
him.
wasn't even brought into it. He's just like, Maca's a good.
Yeah.
No, well, that was because Sora was looking for net play, or like I was looking for net play, and he was like, yeah, do you want to play? And he's like, NTSC. I'm like, I don't have it. He's like, here's the link. I'm like, sick. I'll download it. So we played some PAL while I downloaded it, and then we played NTSC. And he was just like so happy to find someone to play NTSC with him. And then we just played it. And then, yeah, anytime I would go on net play, I'd want NTSC. Like after that, he's like, hells yeah, go Maca.
Side note, you being able to download a file whilst playing Netplay fine makes me really angry. Because
okay, netplay wasn't fine. It was pretty laggy.
Still,
we did stop for like 15 minutes.
Be able to stream netplay is my goal. Like I can't. And if I'm doing anything on the internet, there's no chance of netplay ever. Like everyone has to be off.
If I could stream netplay, my stream would actually be like alive again. Yeah, like old school days.
Old school days.
Yeah. Well, I'm having problems at the moment streaming and net playing. Like if I stream, it'll have lag. So. I don't know, but yeah, Sora is. I really like Sora. He is a good guy. He's always like keen to his voice.
The one also like he's chatted me a couple times. I was like really nice. He was just a really cool guy. Just like he wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like
cut out. I can't hear.
Yeah, same.
Oh no! I'm fine.
Are you good?
Fine, that's fine. Fuck you guys.
But yeah, Sora doesn't know this, but that's why like I invited him like Down Smash Summit.
Well, he does know it now. You just told the entire world, Maca.
Oh, well, he's like.
Is it because you're best friends?
We are best friends. No, it's just he's such a nice guy online, seemingly to anyone and everyone, or at least he was really nice to me. And so when Deca signed up, and it was meant to be like a Queensland event, and then like Deca's
like, oh, I'm gonna join in.
Like, and then I'm like, shit, let's see if anyone else wants to come. So I like texted Sora, and he.
Did you text
like,
Spud?
There's 3 spots.
Did you let Spud know?
I did text Spud. And then he was like, not sure. He's like, don't hold a spot for me. And then the spots all went like within like a minute.
Spud was actually super nice as well. Like,
I love Spud.
Like we all went up to a Griffith one time in Maca's car. And Spud was just chilling with us, just chatting about Melee, just loving Melee.
Wait,
like he'd sit down. I was there. Fuck you, Logan.
Oh. No, I just that seems so like long ago.
It was a
really
long time ago.
Surprising.
That was my first Griffith, I reckon. Oh no, was that January or Feb? Sometimes.
I think we dropped you off at Helensvale. That's why.
Yeah. But like when he came to the down smash after that, like he would like intentionally come over
he
to
walked
where
around
us
and he
shitters were
played
playing.
with everyone.
Yeah, like it was. I was not good back. I'm still not very good, but I was not good back then. I was very bad, and he would still come over and he'd sit down. He didn't even play 1 game or 2 games and unplug. He played like a solid 4 or 5, 6, 7 games, and then. Like, I was like, cool, that was fun, thanks, man. I'm like, yeah, no, thank you very much for 4-stocking me 7 times in a row. That was great. And he's like, you want to play NTSC? I'm like, sure. So he like, we play, and then like up till down airs me like 7 times. Like it wasn't even close. But like the fact that he came down and sat down, and I thought was really cool. That's something that I appreciate.
He sat down at the setup that Mustella and I were playing at, and he pretty much all he did when he played Mustella was go for the Fox Shine Infinite. Yeah. And it was just like watching him do that for like 6 games in a row.
Yeah.
I was like, I like this guy.
He's a cool guy. Hey, what's your relationship with Deca? Think...
Oh,
sorry.
What's up?
Oh, yeah. That's more interesting.
I'm really curious.
Dude, all that happened was one day I was on NetPlay, and
all that happened.
I asked for a game, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll play," and I was like, "Cool." So we played, and he's like, "By the way, I'm new." But yeah, we played for a bit, and then I got pretty bodied consistently. And afterwards, we stopped, and he just immediately goes like, "This dude is good. Like this dude is." I think he says about a couple of people. He's like, "This guy's the future of Melee." And I was like, "Excuse me?" And he's like, "Yeah, your wave dashes out of shield really smart. You're doing this and that. Like I can see a lot of potential. Your moonwalk's really crispy. You remind me of like a little passionate Aussie Rob."
Baby Rob.
I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "Cool." And then he messaged someone else. He's like, "Hey, play him. He's good. He's not autistic." And I was like, "I mean, arguably." But I just sat there and I was like, "Hey, yeah, I'll play." And everyone's like, "He's so modest." But there was a point in time where I was semi-known, I think, in like Queensland Smash Discord, because I was playing a couple of the NetPlay tournaments, and I played a couple of people. I had one dude after the first game just quit out and forfeit.
Nice. That's nice of you.
And after that, everyone was kind of like, "Wait, what?" And then I played on stream because I made like top 3 at one point, I think, or like top 4. And everyone was kind of like, "Holy shit! Like this kid's movement's really good." And I was like, "Nah, man, I'm just missing everything. Like, I don't play Netflix,
oh, no,
so like
man.
playing on here is like really hard." But everyone was just like, "Yeah, like you're good, you're fast, blah blah blah." I was like, "Okay," and I dipped.
I don't want to know about life.
I was like, yeah, I was like briefly known for a bit. I could like jump on there and I'd like ask for netplay, and you'd have people go, "Is that the
Thrillies?
The one that Deca loves?"
The Deca loves.
And I was like, "Yeah, that's
no,
me."
that's not right.
Close.
Well, we'll see what happes at Down Smash.
But yeah, no, it was really random for me. It was really cool. I thought it was really nice to to have someone say that about you.
I'm super keen to just spend some time with interstate players, people that don't play.
They play so differently.
They play, yeah. It's
everyone in Queensland.
It's like a little echo chamber. It's super weird. Like playing at OHN and playing at BAM, it's just like other people have like insanely good tech skill. Like every time like I go and there's like mid-level players didn't make it in the top 32, but they have like tech skill 15 times better than I do, and I have like decent tech skill. Like, and it was super weird because like I felt like Sydney was super heavy on the tech skill and Victoria was super heavy on like edge guarding and making sure like it was like this weird like disconnect of like I don't know. It was hard to explain, but there definitely are stylistic differences.
I'd say Queensland's just kind of rushed down.
That's fair.
Generally, maybe not like super modern Queensland, but for a long time we've been really just rushed down and just kind of like butt heads, and whoever beats out the scuffle wins.
Yeah.
Whereas Vic seems a lot more smarter edge guards. They'll lame you out if they need to. Like if you're playing if you're playing Ness, like you're Jamwa, you're gonna have people that just run away laser camp you. Kind of similar with. I think we're probably one of the dumber states, to be completely real. I mean, besides like Smo, Stike, and Tristan, I never really feel it's hard to escape out of the corner. But you play like some of these other people from Sydney, and they're a lot more aware of Yeah, so they're a lot more aware of just like general stage control elements and this and that. Whereas here we're just kind of like, if I charge you and I don't win that engagement, I don't really have too much else.
Too bad.
Like,
yeah.
But maybe that's my bias though, because I'm very big on the whole like, you guys should use the corner better, use center stage. If you're on a platform, you should double stick DI. And everyone's like, I don't know. Do I ASDI with the yellow stick or the gray stick? I'm just kind of, you can use any stick. It doesn't matter. I don't understand ASDI. I'm gonna.
To be honest, I was exactly like that. I was like, I understand. I'm not gonna bother. It doesn't make any sense. Still is. Well, I'm using it now, and it's amazing. I'm like, this is so good. Like, I SDI down with the yellow stick, and then I slide off the platform. It's beautiful. But no, I feel like, in general, Queensland isn't super smart about like technical aspects, but we make up for it in heart. We want to just run in all the time for free.
Yeah. What do you think, Maca? How do you think the states differ?
I don't know. It's too hard to tell. Like,
I don't know.
I get too destroyed.
I practice wave dashes.
I practice damn wave dashes.
I get too destroyed at this point to know. I know that like New South Wales is very like top player heavy, but in terms of like styles, I'm not really sure. I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm Puff. Everyone.
I use back air. Sometimes it hits.
Sometimes, and then you drift into them, and they still grab you. Oh no.
It is.
I can't beat far.
It is very hard going to like. It's very hard going to an interstate tournament though because of the style changes. Like you're so used to playing against a particular type of fox or a particular type of falcon or something like that.
That's like Burnsy
I
as
have
well.
problems. I have problems against falcon because I'm so used to your falcon.
Yeah, right. Style. Me too.
And then these like, falcons just do shit. They just do random stuff and like nairs where you would never nair. Like in that position, like or in that spot, no, and then I'm just getting hit by all these nairs, and I'm like, "Fuck is going on?" Like I should have this down, Falcon.
It's so weird playing aggressive Falcons. It is the strangest thing I've ever experienced. Because like I'd say Logan's fairly defensive, walling. I'd say Rob's like really is defensive, and he dash dances really well. But I went into state and I played a Falcon, and I just got destroyed. I wasn't even close. Like
I was
and
playing
he just
him,
come over
and I was
and
like, he's all right. I'll see how the others go. Like against him, I'll get him to like money match my friends. Yeah, you guys got fucking.
It wasn't even close. Like I don't understand.
Who was this? Who whooped you?
That was Strider Ace. He's a Falcon from SA. And like I went in going, I mean, like, my main practice partner is Logan. Like I have Falcon experience. I know how to fuck up a Falcon, but. He'd be like over this side of the stage. I'd be here, and then I'd come in, and he'd also come in instead of running away, and like would just knee me. I was like, "There's no reason to. Why'd you do that?" And like, there's none of this walling business. There was just, well, if it was a wall, it just came straight towards me and knocked me off the stage. Like it wasn't. It was really.
I think that's like this two things. I think one, a lot of people, when they play me, they'll do a lot of things that they know works in the matchup. But when they play someone else, they play like footsies a little bit more.
Yeah.
And like you watch Oro play like Rob or Nico or something, and he plays so different compared to when he plays me. And it's not because they're doing different things. It's because he's going in with a different level of confidence. And I think that's like one thing you guys did. Like if you guys charged in to like Strider Ace, you probably would have done better. But because you're playing a little more like, I'm going to feel him out, and then he's just kneeing across the and now you're getting kneed for feeling out. But if you just like did what you did and run up Ned, hit him before the knee comes out, things like that, you probably would have done a bit better.
No, you're right. Yeah,
but then,
for sure.
What was the other part? Yeah, I don't know. You guys just don't.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. I actually have.
You are 24th on the Australian ranking ELO right now.
What?
I'm 24th in Australia.
Dude, I'm about to lose so much ELO for losing to White though. He's like 250 below
I'll donate it back later.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Oh, we got down smash tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to enter tonight, to be honest.
So does that mean I can't enter?
No, you can enter. I mean, it depends who goes. If we have like other people go, I'll like other decent people, I might enter.
Yeah.
But if it's like
I think the usual LS
crew,
said he was coming
then maybe
down.
it'll be good.
So
Salvea might be coming too.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah. So my thing though is it might be fun to let the others fight for like second and third kind of thing.
That's fair.
Rather than you two
I'm gonna. Yeah, well, it's always.
Is Burnsy coming back yet?
I actually know Burnsy might be coming.
Dude, you gotta play
maybe. Well, it's just as I was saying to you guys before on Facebook, like it's so weird that we have. I feel like really desensitized to tournaments. We have like one every couple of days, pretty much. It's really weird.
Yeah.
So if I went tonight, it would just be like, yeah, I'm just there and I'm going through the motions. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Yeah, that's very true.
I want to go to more tournaments now because
I've got enough at the moment, I reckon.
I need to redeem myself.
You need to come down and be Dr. Jim, if you can. So I'm calling Corner Pressure Exposed done now for the record. I'm a bit tired.
All right.
I have some stuff to do. But thank you for tuning in to Corner Pressure Exposed. Episode
so we are
-1. I'm stuck with it.
I
know, I stuck with it. No, it's done.
It's done.
All right, Maca, shut off. Let's go.
Stop. No, that's but thank you for tuning into a little bit of bants, a little bit of shit talking. Not too much. It was actually a lot of interesting conversation. We probably could have kept it.
Yeah.
Oh well, too late.
That's why I wanted to.
No, too late.
Had to try.
Sorry, fellas.
Because this is where the good stuff comes up, where you don't have
good stuff comes up. That's true.
At least, at worst, we can upload the main one and upload this one a couple of days later.
I might do that, yeah. Because if people really like it and they want more, we can just be like, here's a little bit. It's like a drug. We kind of just keep them hooked. But no, thank you for tuning in.
Well, you could put out the exposed one next week, so then you've got one a week.
It's like a little bit of a teaser.
I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait.
Too long. He wants to see the reactions.
Yeah, I do. I want people to tell me.
People want. Logan was much more interesting this episode. He used different tones of voice.
He did just sit there and talk in a monotone voice about things that no one really cared about.
The frames. I'm killing it right now. 3, 2. Okay, say bye.
See ya.
Bye.